Governors of the People's Democratic Party have cautioned FCT Minister Nyesom Wike and other dissenting members against actions that could undermine the party's November 15 National Convention. Meeting in Zamfara, the governors stressed loyalty to the NEC resolutions that endorsed the convention and urged members to resist anti-party forces. In their communique, the governors described the PDP as Nigeria's most credible democratic institution and viable alternative for restoring good governance. They commended members' resilience despite defections and internal rifts, insisting that grassroots support remains intact. The warning follows Wike's rejection of the party's zoning committee and his threat of crisis if his ally, Dan Obi, is not recognized as South-South National Vice Chairman. The Zamfara meeting, chaired by Bauchi Governor Bala Mohammed, signaled unity among PDP governors ahead of the convention. What do you make of this story? Is PDP about to enter another wave of crisis?
PDP has always been in crisis. The only message I will pass, and as a reminder to the governor, is to remind them the statement made by the FCT Minister some time ago, warning them that any governor that will want to make himself a problem in the party, that he will put fire in the state. So this part they want to tow, they should be ready that any of them that want to dare the FCT minister will witness fire in the state. Because I cannot understand the statement made by them saying that whosoever that is involved in anti-party, who among them did not play anti-party? Should we start from Makinde? Or which of them? So their threat or warning is nothing to me.
Now, to a large extent, from what I am seeing here, Wike has concerns about the position of Dan Obi, the South-South National Vice Chairman. Now, and if there are concerns around that, do you actually see Duoyediri? Now, let's look at the nitty-gritty and how this thing is going to play out. Duoyediri is the chairman of the zoning committee. And the zoning committee, you would say, is made up of parties that are not exactly allies of the FCT minister. You know the role that Duoyediri played during the crisis in Rivers State, and how it spilled over to his state as well. And it appears that Duoyediri and the FCT minister is at daggers drawn. Recall that Dan Obi had dissolved the PDP ESCOs in Bayelsa State and put in the PDP caretaker chairman in Bayelsa State, who is an ally of the FCT minister, as against the PDP governor, Duoyediri, who is at variance with the FCT minister. Now, if the PDP chairman, caretaker chairman of Bayelsa State, is an ally of the FCT minister, you know there is a danger, a very, very potential risk of Duoyediri not contesting on the platform of PDP. In as much as the fact that he's the governor, he can be denied tickets. And the state caretaker committee chairman can actually play that game. Now, I am looking at the underground currents of what is playing out. I had to go deeper so that we look at the intent and what everybody's interests are and what they stand to lose or gain, you know, depending on the zonal arrangement. If the zoning arrangement removes Dan Obi from the picture as the South-South, you know, national vice chairman, and then probably brings in somebody on the part of Duoyediri, then it means that the Bayelsa State PDP caretaker committee may be dissolved as well.
It is clear that what is playing out in PDP today is nothing but interest. You know, all the factions are looking for a way to have grip of the party. But the right thing must be done. And what is the right thing? Is to respect and honor the South-South zonal meeting. Is to respect and recognize Dan Obi as the person in charge of the PDP in South-South. And there's nothing any committee can do about it. And the only body that can deny Dan Obi that right is the NEC. Is the NEC. So as far as I'm concerned, PDP is not moving any further. PDP is on a standstill. PDP, unless interested parties come together and ensure that all these issues are resolved. But for today, even the Bayelsa State governor knows that he's floating in PDP. Yeah, he knows that he's floating in PDP. That is why they are doing all they can do to ensure that Wike's faction is sidelined. And how will you achieve that? How will you achieve that?
If what Doyediri and the zoning committee, what they have done, if it's able to fly, Judge Turner, who is the PDP caretaker chairman in Bayelsa State, might, there might be potential removal of office. And that will now open the door for Doyediri to have control of PDP in Bayelsa State. As it stands today, the FCT minister, through Judge Turner, his ally, one would say he has control of PDP in Bayelsa State. So are you expecting Doyediri not to fight back?
Doyediri, as the chairman of the zoning committee, doesn't have that power to ensure that the outcome of their, zoning formula has effect or takes effect in the party, because it's the NEC.
It's just a resolution.
It's just a resolution.
The NEC can decide to
tell
turn
me
it down.
Which committee that has been formed in the party in the past that their resolution was taken seriously? No. So as far as I'm concerned, they are fighting like a wounded lion. And the only thing that will ensure that the next meeting holds on the date that has been stated is that there is a resolution. There is, peace among the rank and file of the PDP.
Do you see that happening? From your observations, from the interest of different factions in PDP, do you see that happening?
I don't see that happening. And that is the most reason why I'm very happy, because it will be my happiness to see that PDP does not survive in the country.
Why?
Because I'm a member of PDP.
You're a member of APC?
As well.
Oh, interesting. You're a member of the APC, so it will be your joy.
My prayer every day is to see that PDP doesn't succeed, because they put Nigeria in the mess we are today.
Have APC so far done better?
APC, by the grace of God, is just, 10 years old in Nigeria, in Nigerian governance. So, from the policies...
you're saying 10 years is not enough to make
visible
impact?
From the policies that's been put in place, I think Nigeria is forging ahead. We are not where we used to be in the past. Well, by the grace of God, there's improvement.
Well, last time I checked, I could fill my car with 9,000 naira. Now, I can't fill my car with 40,000 naira. Last time I checked, I used to buy a certain bread that I used to love, 400 naira. Now, I can't buy that bread for 1,800 naira. I don't even eat bread anymore as a result. I can go on and on.
When there is a renovation, when there's a renovation in a building, definitely there must be inconveniences. We must, feel some level of discomfort. But I'm also telling you that if things are going high, the revenue accrued to the state and allocations are also going high. So
how, to a large extent, does the revenue accrued to the state right now translate to the everyday Nigerians, the woman in the market. How does it translate to me?
It can translate by way of giving employment to people, because it is from the salary that people go to markets and the currency spread.
So to what extent can you give me the indices of employment by the APC? I want to know. Have they taken care of unemployment?
That is what I'm saying, that our governors should ensure that they begin to open employments for the people so that people can get employed.
So as it stands now, what you're telling me about these policies are theoretical. But what we are feeling is very different from what you and the government is saying.
I'm told that rice that was at the rate of 80 to 100,000 is now 50-something thousand.
Rice is not 50-something thousand.
How much is a bag of rice now?
I don't know. But because I've stopped eating rice.
From the feelers I'm getting from those that used to go to market for me, they are saying that a bag of rice now is 55,000 to 60,000. So, gradually things are beginning to come back to normal, and by the grace of God, with time, before these 4 years.
You can only tell me about a bag of rice. How much do you buy fuel?
Fuel
has power generation gotten better?
I think by the grace of God,
people are still generating. Nigerians are still generating power for themselves.
But it's not rocket science. It's not rocket science.
Make it make sense.
It's not rocket science. I think in my area, before I used to, have 12 hours of electricity, but now I'm having 19.
Well, I've not had light for the past 1 week.
Should be the fault of the transformer. Then
it is not the fault of my transformer. I have not had light for the past 1 week. I have been buying fuel at the cost of 10,000 naira every day in order to generate power for myself, so that I can actually work, research at night, and be here this morning to inform Nigerians. So I am just saying, because now that you have established that you're a PDP, you're an APC member, and you're defending your party, which I understand, but saying that PDP has not done well, has done nothing for the past 16 years, they led us into the pit that we are. Strong measures to be taken.
It should make sense.
That people will feel that it's getting better.
It should make sense. Why I said it should make sense is because, like it or not, the current administration of the APC is doing everything possible to ensure that the lives of Nigerians gets better. Look at the student loan initiative. The student loan initiative that is helping students get access to loans and ensure that they go through their education. Then, with other policies that have been put in place by the current administration, so we should give a nod to this President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. At least, yes, he's well, and by the grace of God, he will do
You're going to pay for campaigning for
I'm not campaigning.
The president. That's what you just said.
I'm not campaigning.
That we should give a nod.
It is
true.
For
campaigns.
No, it is true that there's a student loan in place, running in Nigeria. And it's also true that the allocation to our various states has improved.
I have asked you the quality of life of Nigerians. That's what I am asking. And I am talking about the current reality that we are living in. I am talking about my current reality. Now, why I'm not saying that there are no government policies, I mean, the argument has been that it's incubating, that it is a long-term policy. It's a policy that will take a while before the manifestation will show. While I understand that, my concern is in the immediate. There are also short-term policies that, that can be implemented. So I am trying to, see where I can lay hold and say, okay.
And that is why I am saying that our governors should take advantage of this huge amount of money that is being allocated to the various states.
All right.
And create employment for the people. That is the only way that, at least for the short time, money can circulate.
All right.